Special occasion. I thank the parish priest and Tom White and the parishioners of St Mary's for their kindness and generosity in making it available to the rest of the Today is our day. The day for the children of those impoverished and brutalised people who managed to reach these shores to finally see that part of their history, that terrible part, acknowledged and remembered in a physical and permanent way. So in that sense, while it is a time for reflection on the awful reality of what they endured, it's also a time for celebration that they did endure, they did survive, and that in large part flourished in this city. They made that journey, dangerous in those times, in an effort to save themselves and children, and in so doing, they peopled this city with their descendants, still a minority, but now a confident, vocal and proud minority, who were kept alive in whatever way they could. The music, the sport, the language, the history of their native land, and their great love for it. The confident and vibrant, multi-generational Irish community of Glasgow is the legacy of their endurance and their bravery, and today we remember them and thank them for that. Who can imagine what it must have been like to leave behind the dead and the dying, and with almost no possessions of any kind, begin to walk with their children towards a port, in order to sail from a rural existence to a strange and industrial place, a place already scarred with poverty and inequality. I suppose the only people alive now who can really imagine that are those in our city who have arrived more recently to escape war, hunger and depression in their own countries. And that's why today, as well as thinking of our own people, we should think of them. This memorial should be a reminder to us that we owe it to our own ancestors to be the welcoming community to new arrivals in Glasgow that we wish our ancestors had met all those decades ago. And to treat them as we wish our own ancestors had been treated, and as they were treated by the honourable few. This is a city still scarred by division of many kinds, class being the chief among them. But we should not fall prey to the forces that seek to divide us in our own interest. And when we feel that pressure to look upon other human beings as being less than us, as wanting to take from us, we should look to this memorial and feel the eyes of our ancestors on us and resist that pressure. This day is a day of remembrance, and we remember also all the generations between those terrible years of the Great Hunger and now. All those who were born, lived and died in this city, who knew where they came from, who maintained their Irish culture and their sense of themselves as Irish, who did not live to see this great day when their own history was publicly and appropriately marked in the city which became their home. Those of us still here today are lucky in that respect. I've told this story many times, and I hope you'll forgive me if I tell it again. I spoke to an elderly lady on the day of the public consultation to choose the design of Dr. Memorial. She arrived early to the public consultation, and I offered to let her have a little peek at the maquettes. I'll never forget her words, and they made clear the very great emotional need that our community has for this memorial. She said, "I have waited all my life for this to happen, and I can wait another 45 minutes." She doesn't have to wait too much longer now to see the memorial unveiled, and I hope she's here today. I hope she'll be here with all of you to see the solid, physical manifestation of our existence as an Irish community in this city and this country. Our recognition, too long withheld by many parts of society, including government, is encapsulated in this memorial to how we came to be here. This is, on any view, a huge step forward for us. I spoke earlier of the vibrant, confident community that we now are, and nowhere was that more evident than the joyful, united effort of all of you to ensure that this memorial would be built. From the initial idea, to the design competition, to the community consultation, to the search for a site, to the planning process, and of course, to the fundraising. You were there. You were there from the start, and you're here today, in person, in spirit, and online. The committee, which was open to all, had people who contributed at the start, those who came in at a later stage, and those who were there all the way through. Every one of them was vital to that effort. And on behalf of the whole community, I thank Joe, Paddy, Eddie, Chris, Grace, Mary, Carol, Danny, Tommy, Jonathan, Tommy, Gary, Ashley and Anthony. We remember especially Helen Denise Stewart, the stalwart of the committee, whose tragically early death last year continues to devastate all who knew her and loved her. And I know she's waiting somewhere and sharing your joy in this day. From the outset, we agreed that this was to be a project for the community and by the community, and that no individual, no matter how much they contributed financially, would be separated out and identified. However, it would be difficult not to mention one or two people who contributed in different ways. If I accidentally miss anyone here, please do not be hurt. What you did will be remembered long after today. Paul Cosgrove from the Glasgow School of Art was very important in helping us to set up the design competition, which led to the selection of John McCarran's wonderful